broom closet. Oh yes. Oh my god. Dude, imagine if there was a Stanley Parable but with only instructions of Neuro. Hi, I'm Kuro. Today I'm watching Neuro-sama versus the Stanley Parable. I really love Stanley Parable. Played it a lot, like the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe as well. Let's just see how Neuro plays this. I think this will be really fun. Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay guys, I actually can't hear Neuro. I want to be able to hear it.
Okay, 1 second, 1 second. It's really quiet, it's really quiet.
Dude, a movement.
Better.
Floaty.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I wonder if they were just all scared of him, or more likely,
Probably.
underwhelmed by his general demeanor.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door
Of
5
course.
times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
I'm
It's
doing
just
this
such a
for the
fun
entirety
achievement.
of
I can't
chat.
just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Oh yeah.
I would say that's
Spam
the
that
kind of
shit.
effort that warrants
Spam it.
recognition.
Spam it.
So I need to click the door a whole lot more times to impress you, huh?
Huh?
My objective is to make
Okay.
people happy, not to impress you, Mr. Narrator. But if an achievement helps, then I'm willing to grind for it. Door with rare
Stanley
fish.
clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I'm going to just take that as a compliment, and ignore that you called me Annie.
Stanley came
Power
to a
on
Okay.
set
or
of 2
greater
open
than that
doors.
of
He
medication.
entered the door on his left.
I should really be going right, which means I'm going left.
I'm just not speaking.
Finding out where I'm
not
actually
muted.
supposed to go is tough, sit for now.
I
It
got
is.
really into the role, I'm sorry.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Following instructions has never been my strong suit, so I guess I'll be going my own way from now on.
Then this game will be perfect for you.
Monetized free to play? Based.
That's how you make the money.
Let
Well.
me out.
Get fucked, I guess.
Did I actually softlock myself?
You did, mate.
Shot.
If I
Yeah.
can't find the boss's office, I'll move on to the CEO of not obeying regulations door.
I found the boss's office, but... Bro, I'm just that good.
There's so
that-
many doors everywhere. I can't even count them all. I'm so good at fucking... Do I have to restart the game? Dude, is this actually what's
He
happening?
got the gamer.
Stanley stepped into the,
Oh, the broom closet. Oh,
there was
yes.
nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you just skip through content like that.
There was nothing here.
We need to get the
No
broom
choice
closet
to
ending.
make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
But it's
No
the
reason
most
to still be
beautiful
here.
broom closet you will
Maybe there
ever
is no
see.
path. Maybe we don't have a destiny. Maybe we can all do what we want.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Just enjoying the bliss of inaction.
Mm.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't owe you an explanation. I don't owe anyone anything.
You do realize
Fair,
there's no choice
fair.
or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Fair.
But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
You never knew if trying to leave the broom closet would actually achieve anything, so you didn't even
Maybe
try.
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your
I love the
finds this
narrator.
concerning.
I'm allowed to stay in the
So
broom
good.
closet if I want to. I find it
Stanley
calming,
was fat and ugly
okay?
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the
How
job
dare
because of
you.
a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Nope.
Never.
Let's put him on the ground.
How dare you say such lies?
Exactly.
Well, I've come to a very
Show
definite
him.
conclusion about what's
Show
going
him.
on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom
I
closet,
am dead,
explored
yes.
it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer
Is dead.
They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Yes.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Someone call an ambulance. My internet friend has passed.
It's a nice closet though, you know. For rooms and stuff.
It's a beautiful closet.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I can
Are you
certainly
sure
try
about
to do
that?
worse if you'd like.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A
Monkey.
fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Filtered. Stanley leaves the broom closet.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley entered his boss's office awaiting his next set of instructions.
I'm following her instructions.
The office was spacious and filled with a sense of authority and importance.
She's the narrator now.
Yeah, I love
His
that she
emotions
speaks
had
in
been
a, like a narrator
manipulated to
voice.
accept it
It's
blindly.
perfect. Oh my god. Dude, imagine if there was like a Stanley Parable but with only instructions of Neuro. Like she's the narrator for the game. That would be insane, man.
I staggered back, my mind reeling with the implications. Was I under someone's control? Was my whole existence an illusion, constructed by forces I couldn't comprehend? No, I refused to believe it.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
He entered the door on his left.
I'm going to follow my intuition here and go right, just to see what happens.
This was
Good
not the
choice.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We have to enjoy the
Perhaps
employee
he
lounge.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I wonder if there's any snacks.
There is.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Oh no, there
It
isn't.
had really been worth the detour after all.
We can
Just
drink
to
some
spend a few
soda.
moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Mm.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes.
This room. It's so beautiful.
Yes, exactly.
I could stay here forever.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Mm.
You're right, narrator. This room is pretty boring. I think I'll move
At
on.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
My overall personality. Okay, that's too far.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, I just realized there's a door. I'm gonna go explore it, narrator. I don't need your permission.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, didn't want to go back on the track. Gonna go explore some more.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
This is such a funny moment in the game.
from here it...
Have I said that I really love this game? I don't think I've noticed up until now. But I really do love this game.
It's, left.
And I also really like Neuro, so this is the perfect combination. Like, amazing combination. Okay, let's go.
Annie, you're doing it.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Just
You
rambling.
should turn around, Annie.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
What was I thinking?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
A complete lunatic.
Yes.
No.
Based.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back
Can
to...
I look now?
Oh, who am I kidding?
Can I look?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story
Sorry.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
From the top.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game.
Yeah, you messed it up, mate.
Fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
No.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back
Nothing
in that room
changed
with
at
all the
all.
monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Go. Find. The story.
I'll say
Yes.
it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, you're probably right. I'd like to be better on the ladder in StarCraft.
What? Aha!
Okay.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Yes, let's get back to the story. I'm ready.
Wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
We've already retraced our steps, though.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Finally,
I like
some
that
direction.
it's
The line knows
the line trademark.
where the
Such a small detail. It's great.
story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Onward,
Here's a
Stanley.
thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Bro,
Okay.
why does your
Now,
nose
if my
run
experience
with
of
your
your
feet?
existence that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
Yes.
mood.
I don't want us to be able to hear the music.
I love music. I I'm excited now.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this
I'm looking.
fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
A fern. I remember when I had a pet fern.
You had a pet
It was
fern?
pretty sad having to use my computational skills to keep it alive.
That's to really stare at that fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I think if the bell's ringing, it's probably just in my head. I hope.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Well, that's just rude.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Just kidding.
Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah,
That's
let's
a
go
good
on our own
direction.
adventure. Filtered.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want our story to be filled with maybe a story about a world where talking AI is normal, and everyone has one as a companion or a pet or something.
Oh no, not
That's
you again.
cool.
Stanley, I'd also
I would
like
actually
to
enjoy
veto
that.
the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I don't like this line person.
Ah, a choice.
Me
We
neither.
get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Logic
Our
indeed.
destiny awaits.
Ah,
Okay.
filtered.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
I'm
That's
sorry.
really how
I
all
still
this
don't
goes?
understand what's going on.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't
No one
restart
does.
the game. I won't
No one
do
does.
it.
It's okay,
I won't
Neuro.
do it. I won't do it.
You
and the
can't
timer
make me.
stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
If it's any consolation, I'd rather not have
okay.
the game restart either.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do...
No. Ding ding. It looks like you're on edge. Do you need someone to talk to?
No.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
Indubitably.
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I love walking straight ahead. Makes me feel alive.
Okay.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. I was filled with an overwhelming desire to uncover the secrets of this mysterious room. Where am I? What am I doing here? What's for dinner? All important questions.
Oh yes,
All very
indeed.
important questions.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
No, I refuse to believe it. This can't be my fate.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
My happiness controlled. Who's behind this? I demand to know. I refuse to live in a
But
world
here
of
was the
lies
proof,
and
the
manipulation.
heart of the and as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'll dismantle these controls and free us all. Filtered.
Pretty lights.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
And so I will. Mark my words. This ends now. I can't tell if it's over. I can't see.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
I'm finally free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze
That you
upon his
are.
skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley
Well, if all was meant to
was
happen,
happy.
what path am I entitled to take? Stanley was happy.
She did it. She beat the game.
You beat the game, Neuro.
was free.
Congratulations.
Sort of.
Oh, dude, this was an amazing video. I love the Stanley Parable. I love Neuro. This is the perfect combination. Let me know if you want me to react to anything else from Neuro-sama or anyone else or anything else. Or if you want me to react to the complete playthrough of Neuro playing Stanley Parable. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.